what actually happened is I used to own a cigar lounge here in Green Bay, and throughout that whole time, I liked going to like antique stores and things like that and doing different things. I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to some history, and I like old stuff. And I was in an antique store when we, had opened up the cigar lounge, and I was just walking around and I found some old cigar boxes, and I actually pulled one down. It said "lovely" on the side, and I opened it up, and it said "ain't they lovely" inside the box, and it had all this gold foil, and everything was embossed, and it was just a really cool box. And then I noticed, it said Green Bay, Wisconsin, right on the box in there. So that kind of led me down a whole path of learning the history of cigars and in Green Bay and in Wisconsin in general. And that's, just kind of slowly over time became like, it'd be really cool to kind of revive this old brand. So, this logo, what's on my shirt, what's on the bands was on the top of the boxes. We repurposed it, and, back then they didn't have any bands on the cigars in the late 1800s. So that's where the idea came from, was it'd be just a really cool thing to let people know all about the history and everything that's associated with Green Bay if we could revive an old brand like that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
That is cool.
It does have like kind of a classic look to it. I would not have guessed it was from the 1800s. That's really neat.